up.
I've been getting since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, hell my problems I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like the bitch. I shoot like I'm a Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat, sipping red. Bitch, I'm from it.
Alright YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We're back again today, and we're going to be talking about the new Finn LMG. I know it came out last week, but right away I was hearing crazy stuff about it all over social media, and even my buddies were sending me clips saying, oh my gosh dude, I think they broke the game, this gun might be worse than the Bruin. And that's a big claim. So, I know it came out over a week ago, but I wanted to spend some time unlocking all the attachments, tinkering a little bit with it, trying to find the right stuff, and then using it in different scenarios in multiplayer and in Warzone to get the best feel for the gun. Now I've put together some clips. Keep in mind these are not all highlights, but that will really highlight why I give this gun the verdict I do at the end. And it really shows the strengths and weaknesses of this gun. So please enjoy, guys.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you
Warning us back on the scan.
sort them out or capture the objective. Going back to the front.
Wow. Greenie, you doing what you're good at.
Redeploy to the AO. Primary objective accomplished. All supply boxes.
Enemy team is tracking your position. Moving. So your threat's going up.
Shit, dude.
They're coming for you.
Running.
Gas is moving.
They must be chasing.
Vendor here if you need equipment.
Yeah.
SMG.
Give me the please. Any guns in here?
Oh, I see them.
We're inside the zone. Keep your eyes open. Allied cluster strike inbound.
One's underneath.
They're all in that house.
Bottom floor, bottom floor.
Oh, one's upset, up here. Yeah, he's got both.
On the left.
Well done.
One close.
I don't think they're aware of us, they're moving away.
Hostile.
Wanna get 'em?
Target spotted.
Yeah, they're moving around.
Contact. UAV overhead.
Nice shot.
Taking effective fire.
One left.
You eliminated the most wanted target.
Here and ball.
Feeling fit already.
Is that it? He's down. Someone can finish him.
Else on heartbeat. Do you want to go for that upside?
Nice. That team wipe?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm off this way. Careful, my love.
Team on you, team on you.
Hostiles in the area.
High up high. We're on that way.
Hostiles in the area.
Right there. One down, one down.
Always lies to you.
Two down. Team wipe.
You know where you're shooting from?
Southwest. I don't know exactly where.
Guy just dropped.
Enemy UAV overhead. Contact!
Nice. One on
Tracked by
Benedict.
enemy team. Stay sharp.
Nice.
Yo, you need plates.
Armor's over here.
I think there's plates up here. Yeah.
These guys MP5s here. I accidentally picked up one class. Ammo. Assault rifles.
Does anyone want this?
Nice.
Oh my god, what is wrong with this game? Like,
Ammo box?
I tried to drop. Shit. Mark?
Good squads here. Goodbye. Right there.
Target spotted.
Down.
Kidding me,
They'll
man.
fight for a chance to
How many
redeploy.
fucking squads are on us?
Fight is over. Sort them out.
On the right.
Taking effective fire.
Oh, they got me. They were waiting.
Oh, they're about to fight too. Okay. Thank you. You want some? You can have some.
No, I'm just gonna walk.
Oh, they're fighting right in front of me.
Where are they? Oh, that works.
I'm gonna go in fire.
Oh,
I can't fucking see anyone.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
I'm
No way, no way, no way, no way.
get him up. Somebody get him up.
He's spraying and praying me, bro. He's just literally spraying and praying.
Where is he from? Where'd you get hit from?
oh, I see him. They're right in front of me.
I have green ones, bro.
Shit, I tried running him over.
Jesus, I'm not
I
hitting
got
him.
laser. Holy fuck.
What? Are you serious, bro? Origin 12, man.
Alright. Stay home.
What the fuck? How the hell is this not downing anyone? They're sniping at me.
I got 2 rounds.
Where they at?
Alright.
There's one down here.
You don't need my help. Good job.
Oh, dude, that
Fine.
guy's got a lit.
Alright, my turn, y'all.
Oh, it's a PKM. No one.
Okay guys, welcome back. Now that you've seen some of the clips, let's just get getting into the gun itself. So right off the rip, you're going to see that it's got a 75 round clip to start, and that's if you don't equip anything to it. Now, the reason that's interesting is because most LMGs either just don't have a clip big enough to make it viable in Warzone, or they have a clip that's way too big to make it viable in Warzone, and you're moving around way too slow. If you're running the Bruin earlier, it was almost key to reuse the 60 clip ammo, because otherwise you just weren't moving around the map fast enough. Some people still like to use the PKM, but they really like to run something that's really speedy as their secondary gun. Otherwise, it's kind of a hard thing to get around the map. So that's what makes this gun really intriguing. It starts off at a pretty good clip to move around the map, but it's also high enough that you can use it in Warzone. So you almost gain an extra attachment, because you don't have to change the ammo clip unless you're going for something very specific, which we'll talk about later. So this gun, as soon as you fire it, you will realize is just ripping through ammunition. It fires so fast. So although you do have 75 bullets in your starting clip, it goes fast. And so the second thing with that is most guns that fire that fast, I've noticed in Modern Warfare, is they don't do quite as much damage, obviously, as those crazy slow shooting guns. So two things are happening right there right off the bat. So you're going to have to hit multiple shots. And the second thing is that you're going to have to keep an eye on is you are going through ammo at a crazy rate. I can't tell you how many times I was using this gun and ammo was an issue. I literally had to be so aware of where I was getting ammo. I had to go to the police station to get ammo. I was carrying around ammo crates more so than anything else. And I find that, yes, it's great to have an ammo crate on you and whatnot, but I never had to worry about it with any other gun as much as I had with this. And that's crazy. So that's an issue. And that made me not love this gun, because although it fires like crazy and it moves around well, I find you have to get several hits more than you would with a lot of the other premium guns in this game right now. I just don't think that you need to hit as many shots with the Kilo or the M4 or the Bruin. They just pack a bigger punch. And that matters, especially when this gun is just firing off rounds so fast that before you know it, you missed a couple of shots and you've gone through your whole 75 clip. Now, on top of that, I will give this gun credit because it's got a lot more options for barrels than most other weapons. So it's going to give you a lot of opportunity to customize your gun and find what works for you. I was mostly for Warzone running the XRK Longshot Adverse at first, and gives you the most range and bullet velocity and fire rate, but it makes it hard to control. It is what it is. I kind of figured I would just take my chances and just try to control the recoil, and it wasn't the worst, but it by far was not the best. I mean, it's just easier to use the Bruin, easier to use the Kilo, in the sense that they probably have equal to or less recoil with more damage per shot. So long range, it loses to those. I just don't think it's comparable. I ended up switching to the Longshot Advantage, which is what I'm running now in my Warzone class if I'm using this gun. And obviously you can see that it's not quite as high fire rate and whatnot, and I don't know, to be honest, like, it felt pretty much the same with how many shots you hit. It is easier to control those, so I would probably go with this if I'm running it on Warzone. But yeah, so it does give you quite a few options to tinker with. I like the fact that all of the ammo has significant changes. So again, a lot of variability on how you can customize it. But honestly, I don't really see this gun being a good long-range option, which is weird because, I mean, most people are going to run it as their medium to long range, assuming they want to use it in Warzone. And I'm just not going to run this over, let's say, like I said, the Kilo, the M4, the Bruin still, even with the nerfs. Even probably the Grau. So at this point, you're looking at it and you're like, okay, so it's more medium to short range. So what am I going to use it for? I mean, I would say I'm still running the MP5 if I'm going just short range. And then I'm not a huge fan of using snipers and whatever in Warzone. I mean, it's fun every now and then, but I think like it just leaves you too open if you're in like big group battles. I like to be able to switch to my second gun, and it's actually an auto, not a single shot gun. So I'm gonna use the Kilo or the M4 or the Bruin over this. You know where I think it would be interesting to use this gun is maybe in solos or duos, and if you do want to run a sniper, I think it's a good option to use medium to short range. I think it shoots fast enough, and you could probably set it up with the barrels and the lasers and everything, so it's quicker aim down sight. And then I think it could challenge with the SMGs really good, and even give you some use in the medium range. I mean, like, you're not gonna want to get into gun battles against the Bruin or anything medium to long range, but I mean, at that point, like, that's why you're running your sniper. So this gives you like a good balance. You can move around with it pretty well, I think. Even just using like the long range barrels and just the base ammo and tac laser, and I think you're flying around the map. Like, I don't really have any movement issues with this gun. But like I said, like, I just don't think in Warzone, it's a viable longer range option. In one of my clips, you could just see that I went through like all of my ammo, and I was hitting shots. I mean, maybe I wasn't hitting every shot, but I mean, like, if I was using the Kilo or the Bruin there, I would have probably got 2 or 3 kills. And like, that's just unexcusable. I had a good high point advantage. I had good vision. These guys were mostly out in the open, and I just kept giving them opportunities by not being able to down them, because this gun just requires so many hits, whereas other guns don't need that. So I'm a little confused as to what they were going for with this gun. Like I said, it's interesting and you can't tweak it, but right now I just don't think it's super strong in any one area. So unless this gets like kind of a nerf for like damage or just damage drop off, I think is what what really kills it. I think if you're in medium range, you absolutely melt people, but anything like past that, I just feel like this gun is almost shooting pellets, like, and I just don't like that. Like, I'm not a huge fan of M13. I feel like it's just not, it just feels like you're not doing enough damage. But the difference is with the M13 is it's got no recoil. So I mean, if I'm going to be shooting and I feel like I'm doing no damage, I'm going to use the M13 even. Like, why would I be using this? But like I said, I do think this can contend with the SMGs, like short range and medium, it's deadly. I think for more like solos and duos where you have enough ammo with that 75 clip to deal with those threats, it's good. But once you have to start reloading in quads and stuff, that's kind of bad, because I mean, all the LMGs take a while to reload and you go through ammo so fast once again. So that's my review of the gun. If you guys don't agree with me, feel free to tell me in the comments. Well, finally, guys, just wanted to say this is what I'm running. This is what I settled on. Obviously, every Warzone class, you want the monolithic suppressor, more range, and sound suppression. And then, like I said, XRK long shot advantage I felt was the best option for more long range. Tac laser is a must for quicker aim down sight. I mean, at this point, everyone in Warzone is using either the Core Combat Hollow Sight or the VLK 3x zoom. I personally just like the Combat Hollow Sight. I just think it's easier to see. It just makes guns glitchy. I don't know. It just feels so good using it, so that's what I'm sticking with. And Commando foregrip always does the trick. More recoil stabilization and aiming stability helps huge. Like I said, if you have anything to say down in the comments, let me know what you think. If you like the video, if you like the content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy, guys.